What role does genetics play in determining an individual's susceptibility to developing mental disorders?
Genetics plays a significant role in determining an individual's susceptibility to developing mental disorders. While environmental factors also play a crucial role in the development of mental health conditions, genetic predisposition can influence a person's vulnerability to certain disorders. Here are some key points regarding the role of genetics in mental disorders. Genetic risk factors. Many mental disorders have a genetic component, meaning that they tend to run in families. Individuals with a family history of a particular disorder are at a higher risk of developing that disorder themselves. Complex inheritance patterns. Mental disorders are typically not caused by a single gene but by a combination of genetic variations. These variations can interact with each other and with environmental factors to increase the risk of developing a disorder. Polygenic inheritance. Most mental disorders are believed to be polygenic, meaning that they are influenced by multiple genes. Each individual gene may have a small effect, but when combined, these genetic factors can contribute to the overall risk of developing a disorder. Gene-environment interactions. Genetic predisposition interacts with environmental factors to determine the likelihood of developing a mental disorder. Certain environmental triggers, such as stress, trauma, or substance abuse, can interact with genetic vulnerabilities to increase the risk of disorder onset. Specific genetic variants. In some cases, specific genetic variants have been identified that are associated with an increased risk of certain mental disorders. For example, variations in genes related to neurotransmitter function, synaptic signaling, and stress response have been linked to conditions like depression, schizophrenia, and bipolar disorder. Epigenetic modifications. Epigenetic mechanisms, which involve changes in gene expression without altering the underlying DNA sequence, can also influence the risk of developing mental disorders. Environmental factors can induce epigenetic changes that impact gene activity and contribute to disorder susceptibility. Heritability estimates. Heritability estimates indicate the extent to which genetic factors contribute to the risk of developing a disorder. While heritability varies across different mental disorders, studies suggest that genetic factors play a significant role in conditions such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and autism spectrum disorders. Personalized medicine. Advances in genetic research have paved the way for personalized medicine approaches in mental health care. Genetic testing and genomic analysis can help identify individuals at higher risk for specific disorders and inform tailored treatment strategies. Understanding the genetic basis of mental disorders can provide valuable insights into their etiology, prognosis, and treatment. Genetic research continues to shed light on the complex interplay between genetic factors, environmental influences, and mental health outcomes, contributing to the development of more precise and effective interventions for individuals with mental health conditions.